This conference will now be recorded.
All right, we will call the zoning board meeting for November 19th of 2024 to order at 6:09. Our first case here, our only case really tonight, is to discuss whether or not we're going to rehear case ZB 24-16. We don't have any public input on that tonight, so it'll just be discussion amongst the board. If I'm correct here, now's the opportunity, the best opportunity to recuse yourself if you're going to. Anyone on this board? This is your chance, your best chance to recuse yourself. Okay, seeing none. We voted last time neither to approve nor deny this case, and they've asked for a rehearing based on that we didn't actually provide an answer to the variance request. And any initial thoughts on whether people want to rehear?
I think we ought to rehear it. We have alternates now, and so I think we should rehear the case on the basis that they're requesting.
I concur. I think that the tie vote left by my recusal prior had left the board in a poor position, and that a rehearing would be necessary.
I agree.
Any motions?
Sure. I'll move we rehear the case at our next meeting.
Motion's been made. Any second?
I'll second it. Brian Pease.
Seconded by Brian. I got to start saying all that out loud. Motion's made by Chuck, seconded by Brian. Any discussion? Yeah, I think it's pretty clear cut. We didn't provide an actual answer. We have to rehear this case and provide an answer. All right. Pat, are you guys ready for a vote?
Sure.
No further discussion?
The December, we don't meet in
Oh, yeah.
December.
Once we
Discuss
agree,
that.
then we'll, yeah. Would you do a roll call vote, Pat? Thank you.
Chuck,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Jim.
Yes.
All right. Motion passes. The question we had, Pat, is we don't have a meeting next month.
Correct.
So would we like to schedule a meeting, or
It
do
has
we
to
want to
be within
wait?
30 days. I believe it does, correct? Within 30 days, yeah.
That would be what if we did a month.
If we held it on our normal nights, it'd be the 17th.
Today's the 19th.
And it would put us under the 30 days. I do think Pat's right that there's a 30-day. We have a 30-day window to answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct?
Well, you had a 30-day period to grant or deny the rehearing. You've done that. Ideally, you would hold the new hearing within 30 days, but I don't think it's required.
Are you sure?
Unless it would be mutually agreeable to do it in January.
Sure.
That's
All right,
true.
yeah.
I concur with Chuck. If the applicant would prefer to delay until January,
Or would the applicant rather do it in December?
December.
Because it happens over.
I'm fine with a meeting in December.
Yeah.
I'm
We can
fine
put it
with
to a
meeting.
vote if we'd like, unless there's a unanimous consensus here.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. 17th.
Are you good with the 17th, Chuck?
Sure.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, then we will rehear the case on December 17th of 2024. What's that?
Say that again?
We'll rehear the case on December 17th of 2024.
Oh, 2024. I thought you said December 24th. Thank you.
Oh, not that night. I'll get in trouble.
Yeah, I thought you would be.
Okay. The only thing we have is the approval of our site walk minutes and the October 15th minutes.
Mr. Chair, we did not read into the minutes Kathy Mitchell's email from a couple weeks ago because there was information that you had from our town council. I have copies now that if the board approves that it can be public.
Do we have to take a vote?
Yep.
Okay. Do we have to make a motion to take a vote?
Sure.
Okay. Anyone want to make a motion?
I'd like to move that those minutes be read and also included in the meeting minutes.
In the minutes.
Chuck has made a motion to read the minutes and include them in the minutes of the, read the letter and include them in the minutes of the meeting. Any seconds?
I'll second it.
Made and seconded. Any discussion? Not good. Pat, would you do a vote for us?
A vote. Chuck,
Yes,
Brian,
Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
Steve, Steve.
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
hey, you want me to read him?
I can read it. I don't mind. Yep. Okay. So I will read for the interest of being concise here, I'll read Laura's response email, which includes all of the questions. So, hi, Pat. I can be there tomorrow at 6 if need be, but allow me to comment on the substance here. No, the board does not have to read this into the record. It can simply be mentioned that it received correspondence. Oh, sorry, that's someone talking. Received correspondence from her. That being said, the email itself is fairly short, and reading it alone may be a nice compromise. As to the content of the email, number one, this is quoting from Kathy Mitchell's email, page 2-11. The board does not have the discretion to grant a variance because they believe the project is a good idea. This is true. The board may not grant a variance simply because they believe a project is a good idea. The requested variance must meet the 5 criteria. Number 2, page 2-12. The Board of Adjustment must determine the legal purpose the ordinance serves and the reason it was enacted. This may include a review of the master plan upon which the ordinance is based. This is sort of true. Part of the variance test is that the variance cannot be contrary to the spirit of the ordinance or the public interest. However, this conclusion cannot be based on the master plan. The Supreme Court has made it exceptionally clear that the master plan is not a regulatory document which can be used as a basis to grant or deny anything. Instead, for these 2 criteria, the board must ask whether the variance will harm the public health, safety, or welfare, or whether it will alter the essential character of the neighborhood. Question number 3, page 2-13. When the ordinance contains a restriction against a particular use of land, for example, no apartments in a particular zone, the Board of Adjustments would violate the spirit and intent of the ordinance by allowing that use. The board cannot change the ordinance. The response: this is absolutely wrong and would imply the board can never grant a use variance. All variances allow uses that are not permitted by the zoning ordinance. That fact alone is not a basis to deny a variance. Then she quotes, additionally, this is the quotes from the original email. Detailed review needs to include the possible impacts on town services, infrastructure, such as traffic, schools, police, fire, trash, public works department maintenance, and the safety of residents traveling on Route 3. And then this is the response. This is beyond the jurisdiction of the zoning board. These are planning board issues to be reviewed during subdivision and site plan reviews. Let me know if the board still wants me to stop by tomorrow night. Thank you. And that is going to be in the meeting minutes also, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. That takes care of that?
That's it.
All right. Any motions on September 24th of 24 sidewalk minutes?
I have a motion that they be accepted, except for exchanging P's for please
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
and Cropsey for Crosby. For some reason or other, both of our names are improperly spelled.
I'm going to guess that's the autocorrect in my phone.
It might be, but I think no aspersions are being cast.
That's for sure.
Just that it's not correct.
I would also
capitalize.
like to change or put forward that floodplain is the correct plane, not a plane like a plane bagel.
Yeah.
Oh, plain. Yeah, I missed that one.
You can
Good pick. Thank you.
capitalize the B in bunts while you're at it.
Oh, yes, that would help.
Yes.
Also,
I accept the other amendments to my amendment, if that's acceptable to the board.
So Jim makes a motion for an amendment to correct the spelling of Brian, Steve, and Jim's last names and to change floodplain to the correct plan. Any seconds?
I will sec. Oh, wait. Got it. Second.
Seconded by Steve. Any discussion on the amendments to it? All right. Oh, she's gone.
Hmm.
We'll wait patiently.
We have to vote on that.
Yes.
It appears we time traveled for the adjournment. 1852.
Time traveled for the journey. I missed that one too. Oh, gosh, yes, floodplain. Oh,
I can take it out of 24-hour time.
Yeah.
24
No,
hour
it's
time
fine.
frame.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, but doesn't say when it started.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it was on the website.
Okay. Oh. Didn't know if we needed to change that.
Sorry about that. You waiting for me?
Yeah, no worries though. We just need a roll call vote for the first
Oh.
meeting minutes.
You don't need it for meeting minutes.
You don't need it for meeting minutes.
Okay. Even when
No.
I took that zoning board case, they said you got to vote one way and you got to vote the same way every time. So that's the only reason I'm
Oh,
doing
really? No, we don't really need to do that.
that. Okay. Well, all right.
But that's fine. All right, Chuck,
Yes. I mean, no, I'm going to abstain. I didn't walk.
Yep. Good catch. Good
okay.
catch.
Brian,
Yes.
yep, Matt,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
All right. Minutes are accepted as amended.
okay.
And then any motions for October 15th's minutes?
Sure, I'll move acceptance.
Chuck made a motion to accept. Any seconds?
I'll second it, Brian.
Seconded by Brian. Jim, any edits? You're usually pretty
I
good at those.
am abstaining
Okay,
because
fair
I
enough.
had
Yeah,
officially
touche, touche.
not.
Sorry, you're
part
usually
of-
so good at all the little things.
Well, you are.
I can't
You-
even do that this time.
You were. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, recusal.
There's a first and a second.
What's that?
So you have a first and a
For in a second, any discussion?
Nope.
No discussion?
Nope.
Ready for a vote?
Chuck,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Jim.
Abstain.
All right, the meeting minutes from October 15th of 2024 pass.
What I was saying.
Anything else?
You were still here.
I'll move to adjourn.
Chuck's made a motion to adjourn,
I'll second.
Part of them.
seconded by Steve. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 22.
We will adjourn the meeting at 6:22. I only have to do that voting for cases. We can vote just.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I just took that weekend class.